I'm Jared Walls, Market Development Specialist for the Southeast. I cover the states of Georgia, Alabama, and Florida, part of South Carolina. Today we'll be talking through several topics as it relates to the Enlist weed control system. Particle drift is likely the most common and problematic when making any herbicide application. This is the movement of spray droplets to an undesired target from the time it leaves the nozzle to touching the ground. Factors to consider in eliminating particle drift include nozzle selection and spray pressure. There's a long list of approved nozzles on enlisttankmix.com. Make sure that you're using a labeled nozzle and it's being operated at the appropriate pressure range. A proper boom height of no more than 24 inches above the crop canopy will reduce drift potential. Increased water volumes when spraying a pesticide can also impact the potential to drift. We want at least 10 to 15 gallons of water per acre, and up to 20 gallons is recommended when contact herbicides are in the mix. Increased water volumes will help decrease driftable fines as well as improve herbicide performance by getting better coverage when trying to control weeds. For example, look at the AIXR nozzle on the top left at 10 gallons per acre compared to a TTI nozzle, which is an extremely ultra-coarse nozzle on the top right at the same gallons per acre. You can see just by choosing the right nozzle, you can almost double the coverage with an AIXR than a TTI. Now, in some cases, especially in the cotton belt where sensitive crops are around, it may make sense to use a more ultra-coarse nozzle for added drift protection. If you need to use a TTI nozzle, that's fine, but what I'd want you to consider is to bump the gallons per acre up to 20. As you can see on the bottom right, just by increasing a TTI nozzle to 20 gallons per acre from 10, you can achieve even better coverage than an AIXR at 10 gallons per acre with less driftable fines. And one of the most important factors that contribute to particle drift is wind direction, and even more importantly, shifting winds during application. You as an applicator can do all the things right, and still, if the winds are blowing towards an area that's sensitive to whatever you're spraying, some product will likely go in that direction. Also, make sure that you're checking the wind direction during the application as well. A lot of times the wind directions will shift throughout the day and can cause small driftable fines to move away from the desired location. This may not last very long. It may only last for 30 minutes, but it is common for winds to shift throughout the day. So being aware of the environmental conditions are extremely important when trying to minimize off-target movement. For more information on Enlist herbicides, please visit enlist.com or reach out to your local Corteva representative.